faithful, Inspire for Purpose followers, and thanks to all the new people that may be stopping by this channel. I hope you'll like the video and I hope that you will subscribe. So let's get into it today. The question of the day is, how many times have you depreciated your acts of service because you thought that people would kind of look down upon them, and you simply complicated the simpleness of a gesture into something more complicated and more complex than what it actually needed to be? So in the end, you actually did nothing because you talked yourself out of it or you listened to somebody else. Let's talk about it. So I am on Tyndall Air Force Base, and for those of you that may not be military affiliated, this is a base out in Panama City Beach, Florida. I've never been to Panama. I always wanted to come and had an opportunity to come here to visit this beautiful city and have really enjoyed my time of being here. My birthday was literally 2 days ago, and I'm so excited to be able to put a little check in my box as saying one thing on my bucket list is completely off. And it's done. Woohoo for me. So let's get back to the question at hand. How many times have you depreciated your acts of service? As I was reading my devotional today, in Matthew chapter 14, it talked about Jesus feeding the multitude, right? With 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And people would think like, man, 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, how are you going to feed 5,000 people? That's like a lot of mouths to feed, right? But Jesus, of course, we know he's a superhero. He's supernatural. He's super everything and awesome. He can do these types of things. But it made me begin to think that in the little things in life, we tend to complicate them quite frequently. Mind you, myself, I'm so guilty of this. I will have an idea and it will be super, super simple. And I will start going down this rabbit hole of like, how can it be better? Now, I'm not saying it's not good or bad to go down these other exploratory routes of action. But sometimes when we start going down these rabbit holes, as I call them, we will tend to complicate the matter. And it's just simply not necessary. Simply going to do something kind for a person, if you're going to go visit someone elderly, then just go visit that person, just sit and just chat. Don't try to overthink it or whatever. I love the innocence of children because my little one, he's 3, and oftentimes he'll say, Mommy, I want to do this. And I say, okay, we're going to make that happen. And then I'll begin helping him to make that happen. And he'll say, no, 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 because I'm beginning to put my complications, my complexities onto him. He'll say, no, 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 we're going to do it this way. And he literally gets it done, but he keeps it so simple. And so he's teaching me so much. And so in my devotional this morning, it was talking about that, being as innocent as a child, keeping things simple, keeping things uncomplicated and not complex. And we know that it talks about going into the kingdom of heaven to come in with the attitude like a childlike innocence. And so I want to ask, how many times have you put things on the back burner because one, you thought that maybe your gift wasn't going to be as great as someone else's? Perhaps 2, you just kind of depreciated your gift and you giving the gift. And 3, maybe you just thought maybe the person wouldn't be appreciative of your gift. I've done it before, so I'm pretty sure that you have too. But here's the thing, here's the key. What I want to ask, how can you serve today? How can you feed the homeless today? You can do that. How can you give a hug? You can do that. How can you make a phone call to check in on someone to make sure that they're okay? You can do that too. How can you wish somebody a happy birthday or a happy anniversary or just thank you for being alive today? Because we know life is precious and life is short, and we need to take valuable time and make sure that we're telling our loved ones, family, friends, even strangers, that we care about them, that they are not alone, that they are not isolated, and that we love them. So what can you do today to make sure that your act of service counts? I want you to make it count today. I'm going to go out here in this rainy weather. Though we're in beautiful city, Panama City Beach, Florida. It's a gloomy day today and it's cold, but that's okay because I'm going to go out here and I'm going to make the very best of this day because it's a day of life that's given. It's another day of hope. It's another day of me achieving my dreams. You guys know I'm growing this channel completely organic and I'm walking in faith. I'm coming in with the tendency and the innocence of a child. I'm keeping it simple. I'm keeping it uncomplicated, non-complex, and I'm definitely keeping it humble. Those are the 3 key ingredients I think that can help us actually move things along. So I simply want to challenge you today. You guys know I'm always challenging you. I'm like, enough with the challenges already. But I'm challenging you today to go out and to make it happen. Do something for someone. An act of service. Don't overthink it. Don't depreciate it. Don't make yourself feel like it's nothing, because it is something very great, and it's something. And so I want you to go out and I want you to do that today.